Closure is like, sometimes it's like the hardest thing to like swallow.
I don't want to leave you guys hanging on, the whole Korea cease.
Yeah, it's only right to tell him, to give him closure.
Hello, people.
Hi.
To catch you guys up to speed, 2 months ago, I took a girl out in Korea. And after 2 dates, I fell hard for this woman. And it was a roller coaster of emotions that ultimately led her to fly to LA to come visit me. And we spent a bunch of time together. We got really close really fast, and the time that she was in America, time just flew. When you're spending time with a person you really like, time just seems to fly. But all great things eventually come to it, and Casey had to fly back to Korea to continue her dance career. And well, I missed uploads for 2 weeks.
That's why y'all saw like a gap in the uploads.
Yeah,
that's why you didn't see me, because I was too busy making up for Jimmy's slack.
And I felt like I always knew this day was gonna happen, even back in Korea.
Yeah, it'll be just a little chapter in
The Jimmy timeline.
the Jimmy Zhang timeline, in the Casey timeline as well. And then we'll just push the book in there, and it'll be archived.
I realized we truly can't do long distance. And personally, I don't want to, because I don't want to give her just a piece of me that's distant and just kind of half-assed. Like, that's not fair to Casey. Ultimately, we decided the cleanest way is to close this chapter and not keep you guys in the dark either. Present day, Casey is touring, and one of her stops is actually in LA.
Look, in a perfect world, this would have worked out, okay? I really liked you. Don't look at me like that.
Whoa, we are at a point where we cannot turn back. She's going on tour, and I am also going to be traveling. This is the one day. Don't look at me like that, Casey. I swear to God, we agreed that we were going to close it off.
I think our chemistry and our compatibility, those are different things, right? I think we have really good chemistry, but there's a lot of parts in like us, if we break it down, that truly would take a lot of time to work on. And with that being said, we don't have that time because we both are pursuing our careers.
Casey is single, everybody.
Okay.
Since I can't do this, I invite. She was in my bed at one point.
Hey!
Why haven't you slept?
Oh, do you see it? It's like really good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Typically on my channel, right, I always took my own problems and asked random strangers in public to see how they would
React.
to it, how they would respond to it.
Okay.
Okay. How long you guys been together for?
We've been seeing each other for about a year.
About
A year?
now, yeah.
Oh, boyfriend, girlfriend now?
We're chilling. We're getting
No labels? No labels.
No labels.
How do you guys personally find closure?
I mean, it depends. In my opinion, I think it depends on how long you're with the person, kind of the things that y'all go through together.
2 months.
Maybe just a conversation, you know?
Conversation?
Just talk about what was good, what was bad, and then, move on from there.
Just move on. Damn, this is a big ass camera for you. Hold on.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So.
Do you really have me?
The fuck? When you were 27, you definitely weren't thinking about long term.
No, yeah. See, if I was 27 and she was her age right now, like, probably wouldn't work.
Did you ever feel that pressure from your girlfriends back then to, settle down with you?
Yeah, I think when I did, I kind of just, kind of pushed it off.
That's a hard pill to swallow for a girlfriend, huh?
Are you trying to tell me something? Or?
Yeah, he is.
No, we're just dragging strangers into our problems. I'm sorry, guys.
I will ask the questions,
Yeah.
but you be like, hey, would you be down for an interview? Or, man, being Jimmy Zhang is really hard. I like being Casey Young.
What's it like being Casey Young?
I'm just dancing all the time.
But you do it in public though, right?
I do it in public.
Yeah. Aren't you embarrassed about that?
Why would I be embarrassed? I'm good.
Question, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever been married?
I've been engaged.
You've been engaged.
Yeah. I broke up with my ex-fiance. She was an alcoholic and mean to me and manipulative and couldn't hold down a job. And it just I felt like I was being taken advantage of. And and it was an unhealthy, codependent, toxic relationship. But she gave really good head.
That's kind of hard to give up sometimes.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
The summer of 2019.
Oh shit! So you were like 25, 20?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty young for you to pull the trigger, right?
Yeah, but like I said,
Head was going crazy. I want this for the rest of my life.
Picking the right partner, you both got to be compatible, but also opposites at the same time. For anybody who's a bit older, they'll understand.
How old are you currently?
Me, I'm 35.
35. Do you think there's a pressure now to?
There is a pressure now, but don't give into it. Live your best life, do what you got to do,
Right.
and more than anything, just do what you can to try to live for you, and the right partner will come along and be right there with you, complimenting you every single step of the way.
How do you guys find closure in your relationships?
Understanding that things that you feel or that you're feeling at that current moment is not always going to be lasting. You know, when you're sad, you're not always going to feel sad. When you're happy, you're not always going to feel happy. Just know and understand and accept that feeling of constant change. You know, to understand that that relationship was good and it had its good and bad moments, but to understand that there's more to come in another relationship, whether it be with someone else or within yourself. You know, to let it go and to finding like something else and finding a peace within yourself.
Just accept the past as the past, and you can still have good memories and like cherish the times that you have with each other, but also be open to experience new experiences.
Yeah. So kind of look back on the good things.
Yeah.
That you guys had together.
Yeah.
That was a really good answer.
What were some good moments for you?
I liked when you brought me hot Cheetos. That was cool. I thought it was really funny that you asked me to take you to like my favorite spot in Hongdae. And then like we had an off-camera date and we had 양꼬치. All of this was off camera, but we like hung out after we went to the Lotte World date. And he like walked all the way to like where I live, and we were walking for like 40 minutes. I lied to him and I told him it was only 10 minutes away, but I like walking. And I remember at some point you literally took off your shirt and I was like,
I did?
You did. And I told you, I was like, you can't do that here, it's in Korea. So I like put the shirt back on. I was like, let's go to McDonald's. And we had this like ice cream.
We had the strawberry ice cream.
My favorite moments were like not caught on camera. In America, my favorite moment was, there's this one.
Head in the clouds?
No. I liked the day we went to Denny's together.
It was the most mundane thing we ever did together. I enjoyed a lot of the late night conversations I had with you. Yeah, till like 7 a.m.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
Closure is like, sometimes it's like the hardest thing to like swallow. It's the hardest pill to swallow, but like I think it's healthy to like say these things, because if you deny the feelings that you have or like the memories or like the good of it, then like it's very, very unhealthy for you. You will not be able to move on because you'll forever be like stuck in the good because you never acknowledged it. So
I do want to give you guys a couple glimpses of us when we weren't filming, when we were just hanging out together. I really liked the late night drives that we took. I remember a couple days before her flight, we drove to the beach. We were just jamming to a bunch of songs that, I really appreciated the playlist that she made me, because that was from all the late night drives that we took. We just drove a bunch, no destination, just drove, listened to music. At a certain point, I stopped because she was getting really sad. So she hopped out of the car and started crying, dancing. Yeah, but it was emotional because we knew that this was not going to work. This couldn't feel more like a K-drama, bro. Like the day before she left, I had a stomach virus. Casey took me into the hospital. Oh my, it was just so painful. I thought my appendix bursted, and we ended up sleeping at the hospital.
Baby, come here, sit down, let's talk. I got a lot to say, so I guess I'll stop by saying that I love you.
Time heals those. They don't do shit.
I think you should still get checked up though.
You like that philosophy? That's one of my life philosophies.
Time heals.
Time heals always. That's a good one.
I don't think it'll heal the one that. Never mind. I'll just stop.
When you're walking out, talk about it, and everything I try to remember to say just went out my head. So I'ma do the best I can to get you to understand.
Yeah, this is a little overly dramatic. I don't want to make you guys all sad and shit. So, thank you guys for watching. You guys get the message. go subscribe to Casey and follow her for all her future endeavors. And she's a very entertaining individual and will put out great videos in the future. So yeah, go subscribe to her. The link will be down below. And also check out the closure video where I go a little bit more in depth about everything. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.